Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Imperator Rome as we're playing as the Roman Republic. So before we get started in today's episode, I would like to mention that we're not going to have a video on Thursday, unfortunately. That's because I got a dentist appointment here on Wednesday, and I record the videos one day before they come out. And I was hoping I could get two videos recorded tonight, but unfortunately that's just not going to happen, guys. I don't have enough time, and I need to get to bed at a decent time since I'll be at the dentist for quite a while tomorrow. I'm getting two root canals done. Many of you guys may recall earlier in this series, I don't remember exactly when that was, but it was a couple weeks ago, I mentioned that I had broken a tooth, and that was, I think, in early February. So yeah, I broke a tooth, and it turns out I need to get a root canal on it. And I had also broken a tooth last year that I've been avoiding dealing with because I didn't really have any pain with that one like I have with this one. That needs to get a root canal as well. So I'm getting 2 root canals tomorrow, and they said expect to be there for at least 2 hours, probably longer though. So yeah, it's gonna be super fun. So on top of being there for several hours, I also don't see myself recording when I get home with my mouth all numbed up and stuff. So I'm just not gonna do any recordings tomorrow, so we won't have a video on Thursday. It seems like every week something comes up, just kind of the way it's been this last few months. So let's go and jump into today's episode because I really want to get this war with Carthage started as soon as possible. So we're going to start out by moving our troops on over to here. Now, or excuse me, move our ships over to here. I don't think we'd be able to fit, I don't think we'd be able to fit all these troops over here. So what we need to do is move these guys over here. I guess we can move them over here because that would be enough. Yeah, 30,000, they could fit onto those ships. With these guys here, we want to get them onto the ships as well. And then we'll pick up the 12,000 over here. And we're just going to ship them all over to Africa now and just get this war started immediately as soon as we can. Though I guess what we could do is go ahead and, I'm not looking at the right thing here. I want to do covert options. We could go ahead and fabricate a claim here, guys. Maybe that's the best way to do this. And I suppose what we'll want to do is fabricate the claim for this territory here. Although we could go for, we'll go for this one, guys. So we'll fabricate the claim on that. As you can see, we're about 4.55% of the way done. The other thing we need to do here in the beginning is take this decision, which only costs 20 political influence, and it gives this province here a +2 resource production. So let's go ahead and enact that. That is right, if you didn't see it light up, that is this province right here with their base metals. And they're now going to produce iron, so it's actually changing what they're producing, and it's going to change their name. Okay, interesting. So we've knocked out that decision, and now we just need to start getting these troops moving over to Africa. And that's one reason why I figured we could do the claim, even though we don't need to, because we can declare war on them immediately if we wanted to. We already have one claim on them. That claim is in Hispania. So I figured it'd be good to get another one, even if we don't necessarily need it. So we're crossing here, still waiting on the ships as well, though I think these guys are ready to move on over here. Unfortunately, we're going to lose stability and popularity there, so that's not a good event. And where are these guys here going? There's no port there, so I don't know why they're going there. Instead, we should just go right here. And that's where we'll go pick these guys up. Alright, excellent. In fact, since these guys are already on the ship, I'm not going to do it that way. We'll just come out here. And it seems that we didn't destroy Sparta. Somebody noted this as well, that I didn't destroy Sparta, that they actually still have one province here. And they want to trade with us. Well, we're going to say no, because we're going to have to attack them again, clearly. Yeah, I don't know how I messed that up, but yeah, somebody pointed that out in the comments, that we did not, in fact, destroy Sparta. They have one province remaining here. So I'm kind of hoping that they conquer that one province so that we can just get all this in one conflict. So we're still waiting on these guys to get over here. We'll put them all on the ships. I suppose we can just put this guy here now. There's no real reason to wait. Yeah, we'll trade with these guys. They want our wine. So yeah, remember we're trying to get this war started with Carthage, so that next episode we can attack Macedonia. So we're going to take these guys and bring them on over. Ooh, I guess we'll just bring them on over to here. I want some to attack from here. I suppose the Legion could do that. Yeah, we'll have the Legion do that. Now, I don't think we have any supply issues. No, naval distance is fine. I suppose what we could do, since we'll need the claim, and rather than having these guys just sit out there, let's bring them in here. And we'll trade with these guys. Why not? Yeah, we'll go ahead and trade with them. Now, remember, we also have the mission task ready, but we are waiting to do that until after we've conquered that territory. It'll also let us go and get the Pillars of Hercules as well, or Hercules. We can't do that until we have control of that one region, and we never did appoint a governor for these regions we just conquered. So let's go ahead and do that now. Here in Greece, they should end up having, eventually, a lot of pops under their control, and thus decent size military. So let's go ahead and put, ooh, you know what, I think we're going to put this guy here, even though he's not quite as good as this guy, and he's part of a family. He's got this trait here. So I think we're going to put him in charge of Greece. We got one other, we got the island. We just appointed somebody here not that long ago. Looks like we got another position opened up. Let's go and see who we want to put here. Well, this guy would clearly be the best, but do we want to put the best? I mean, he is a member of a family. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Alright, so these guys are here, ready to get onto the ship. So we'll bring them on over to Africa as well. And we'll probably still have to wait some time before we'll actually be able to declare war here. Now, I think we're going to put these guys in a separate region, just so we don't have any supply issues. They can just walk their butts over to here before we declare war. We're only 20% of the way there anyway to getting the claim. So that's all we're waiting on now, guys, is just to get this claim, and then we'll declare war. Now, we did just have another election. The Optimates are now in control, given that national noble output plus 12%. Also decreasing our stability, which we just dropped from like 85 stability to like 70 just from that one event and from this one into the natural tick down. So yeah, we've lost a lot of stability. And it looks like they were both governors who got elected here. Well, let's go and take a peek at our two consuls. So the first consul, he's garbage. Yeah, he's terrible. The co-consul, also garbage. Wow. So a lot of luck here. We got a corrupt guy. So I mean, that does increase the national tax, so there's that. He's plain speaking. He's prominent. That's going to increase that province, the province commerce of our capital, and he's cruel. Okay. That's your current character here. I guess we could go with the influence. Yeah, I suppose that's an option. We'll do that. He has some money to spend. He's got 3,100. And we need to replace those two, don't we? So let's go and get them replaced now. We want a more military-minded guy up here. So let's go with, we'll go with this guy, though. You know what? This guy's clearly better. Though, I don't think we want him in place there. Could do this guy here instead. I do want some family members in here, if we can. Yeah, maybe this guy instead. Yeah, I think he's a better option. We'll put him in place there. And that's right here. So basically our Gaelic territory needs new governors. This guy's unnoticeable. Okay. You know what? We're going to put him in place. I've noticed you. I've witnessed you. Alright, so yeah, just bringing our troops across, and again, just waiting for this war goal to be done. Or the claim. Temptation beckons. So we can say we can certainly do business. In which case, we're going to get 1,145 gold, and we'll become friends with this character here as a party leader. We can say we had best not get caught up in this, in which case he will lose loyalty. Or we can say this undermines our very democracy. He'll lose loyalty and we'll lose tyranny, which we don't have any tyranny. Well, our character is corrupt, so I think it makes perfect sense that we would take this. Not that this is a roleplay series or anything, but yeah, we're going to take that, and I didn't realize just how much money we have. So we need to spend that. We can buy a lot of stuff with that. So let's go and start with, you know, I'm going to take a look at Sicily and see if we have the great temples and grand theaters in our main cities here, which we do not. So we're going to go ahead and do that because I'm trying to get all these locations converted and assimilated. So over here, I don't know. I mean, we're pretty Roman over here and pretty Hellenic as well. So maybe we won't do it in Corsica. Just do it in Sardinia. Yeah, I mean, there are other benefits to doing this. Obviously, the happiness is always nice to get. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do it there just yet, guys. We'll take care of some of these other areas. So we've already built here, so we got that done. We could always do one of the other cities, though, because, you know, these are our provinces where we're going to have a lot of loyalty issues soon. Once we change them up, they are not going to be happy once we change up their civic rights. I guarantee you they are going to be pissed off at us. I suppose that's not surprising. Once you change up somebody's rights. So yeah, spending a lot of our money here doing this. I think we already got them over here. So yeah, I've been trying to get one in every state if possible. We could also try up here, though we haven't had as many rebellion issues up here. I mean, I guess technically this was one of our most rebellious provinces we ever had. We've already built both of those. I'm gonna take a look over here. Yeah, I guess we'll do over here. We'll do. They're very Hellenic here, so you know what? We don't really need grand temples here. We can just do the Grand Theater. And we still have money. Okay. You know what? I think we're going to continue doing locations over here then. Other cities. Like whatever our second largest city is over here in this region. Because again, once we change up that basic right, they're going to be super irritated at us. And we want to be able to convert them as quickly as possible too. So that's going to give us some benefits. So yeah, lots of those constructing. Just really focusing on that so we can get everybody Roman and Hellenic, worshiping and speaking the right way. So this is getting us some money. We've seen that event a few times now. These guys are subjects, so yeah, let's trade with them. Wasn't sure. I had to think about it for a second. But yeah, those are the subjects. We have the 3 subject states here. 1, 2, 3. And it looks like they might be having some issues over here. I'm going to take a look at... Yeah, this is just these guys. We're going to tell them no, but we'll trade with them. Alright, so our troops are almost over there. Took a little bit longer to get them than I thought. We also had a bunch of events. Just fire. But we're a third of the way through there, and more barbarians. Awesome. So we've got to go get them taken care of. Look, we have these troops here. Ready for exactly that, but we haven't finished the road building here. We need to get roads going over this way. Still need to get a road that goes up that way. Just so we can get through these passes as quickly as possible. There's no roads going through this area here, so that's a problem. It seems like they're going to go do that battle for us, so we might not even have to. Yeah, the advantages of having subjects. Yeah, we don't even need to. They battle them for us. Alright then, well that's very nice. So what we're going to want to do instead is let's go ahead and get roads constructing from this location here over to here and then into the pass. So how do we want to do this? Because I kind of want to go across. Because yeah, these aren't really like occupied areas. I mean, I guess none of these are. In fact, let me just see which way he would normally take. Okay, well, he takes the way I want him to. Let's do the military road here. And I'll go ahead and build it all the way over to this location. So he'll just focus on getting those roads built. Units are here and restoring the losses that they took. Some of them took kind of high casualties, mostly in those assaults. I think we should continue burning off aggressive expansion. I know we're not getting a huge bump from that, but yeah, it is helpful. So yeah, we'll keep on working on that. And good God, that stability is dropping. And no longer getting earthenware. Okay, this is just some random province out there. Almost halfway towards getting our claim. And it probably would have been cheaper to not keep these troops raised up. And you know what, we should also be training up the Legion here while they're sitting here not doing anything. We cannot drill the levies, unfortunately. So yeah, they're just going to lose any experience they have. But yeah, it would have been far better, honestly, to just get rid of the levies and then to raise them again. But I was feeling lazy, so I didn't do that. But it would have been the better option, honestly. But to get another religious advance, fantastic. So while we have decided to continue going down this route, guys, I think we're going to just grab this one real quick, the unintegrated cultural group happiness. I think that'd be helpful. Obviously, most of the pops in our empire are unintegrated. And again, I'm pretty worried about switching these guys up and what's going to happen from that. So having that plus 3% would be helpful. And we're going to switch them up essentially as soon as we finish up this war, before we take our missions. We got a little event here, minor event. Gave us some free stability, nice. It's always helpful. Do we want to take the divine sacrifice? Yeah, let's do that. Let's try and get the stability from ticking down too much too fast. It does help with the national population growth, the research points, and the happiness. Okay, Redonia is broken down to several tribes, and we're no longer getting grain, livestock. Okay, so that's probably all from. Wow. Okay, so that's unfortunate. That was a lot of trade routes that I have to get fixed in between episodes here, guys. We'll do that before the next one. Another thing I'm noticing here is that we now have another great wonder under our control, Zeus's temple, and we also got. I haven't mentioned this either. Military access from this rebellion here. We're gonna give it to him because I want these guys to fight each other. Okay, so we'll have to get this position assigned. You know what? We'll do that now. We'll figure out who we got to get happy here. This is a position, though, that I don't really want to use for happiness of a family. So, you know what? We're going to put the best guy in charge here, and we're going to do this guy. And we'll just have to put somebody else in that position to get them appeased. Like, I don't know if these guys are happy. I'm going to take a peek at them. No, they're actually the unhappy ones, so don't want to replace them. Instead, we want to replace this guy here with just a member of that family, get them appeased real quick. And what I wanted to show you is that we do have Zeus's temple over here. This is the Great Wonder. It's giving a plus 0.5 to integration speed and also allowing us to improve opinion higher. So that's pretty nice. So we got a second Great Wonder. And then in addition to that, we also have control of this here, which is given a, and of course this is the Oracle of Delphi. And you can see that we're getting these bonuses in that location. So yeah, got control of another holy site. All right, so we are 76% done here. And, you know, we probably should have went up to speed 5. More integrated culture happiness, just to try and get this done. And is this okay? So this is just this character here. I don't really care about what's going on there. Most of the events in this game, I don't know, man. I'm not saying they gotta be like CK3 or anything. Obviously, this is not a character-based game. But man, I would like to see them improve it some. The events are, I don't know, I find myself just not caring that much. Let's build over here in this province. Probably the second most populated city, which would be this one here. We'll build here. Again, just, you know, planning for, and I think we need to actually get the temple here first. Just planning for when they are no longer an integrated pop. But yeah, I just really wish they would improve the event system here, guys. In this game, it's just so-so. So this location became a city. I wasn't aware we were changing it to a city. Yeah, let's go and get this war started, guys. We're gonna just go and start out by getting the troops onto these ships now. We're gonna want to put them both onto the ship, though I think we gotta do it one by one here. And I said embark, damn it. Oh, okay, they are embarked. Gotcha. I was just looking at it wrong. Let's go and bring these guys over here so they can just land immediately. And we'll probably just land them both there. We'll worry about this territory after we've gotten all this conquered here. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to go about doing it. Yeah, we'll focus on this here. I want to get this conquered. And then with these guys here, I guess it would be quicker to put them on the ships and then move them over there. I'm going to have them go right here. And then they'll just attack over this way. Obviously, this is overkill, guys. We don't need this many troops. We do not need 57,000 troops to do this attack. But let's just get it done quickly. And the more troops we have, the quicker we can get it done. All right, so these guys, once they're here, we're going to attack. I'm not going to wait for those guys. And I mean, we were paying for everything that whole time. And I never did take a look at the fort situation here, did I? We might have looked at this. I'm not entirely sure. We don't have any forts here. Yeah, not a single fort here in this area. It makes sense to probably get one constructing as soon as we have a bit of money. We got a fort there. I would like to keep that one. And we got one here, so that's good. Maybe I did look at the fort situation, but we do need to get one going here. Probably put that in Olympia. Again, we could also put it here, though. Stop anybody from crossing over this way without having to fight our fort. So that'd be an option, too. Are all these the same regions? This is all one region. Okay. Yeah, we would want to get a fort constructing there once we got a bit of money. All right, so let's go and declare war on Carthage again. What is this, our 4th or 5th Punic War? And we want to do it for this location here. And this will not be the last one unless we subjugate them, which is a possibility. It's one I'm considering, guys. You know what? I almost want to go ahead and have the Legion go... You know what? I am going to have the Legion go across. We're going to have them land here now. Yeah, let's just have them land here, and then they'll go straight over towards one of these areas. In fact, we will have them go straight over to this. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. And then have this army here go ahead and attack that port. And still waiting for these guys to get on over here. But yeah, I'm not too worried about the Legion, guys. 20,000 dudes here is going to be plenty enough to take this over without any assistance. So yeah, they'll take that for us. And then we'll move them over here, start working on these forts. Yes, this does feel like something we've already done before because we did. We did already do this. So let's go ahead and get these guys. We'll get both of them. Marching over here. This is overkill, obviously. But that's okay. We'll just have... You know what? What we might do, because there's no forts over here to be sieged. So I think what we're going to do is just leave them to do this. And then these guys are just going to hop back on this ship, man. And yeah, let's just get over to Hispania. So yeah, they'll come over this way. Because yeah, I realize there's probably not... It's not going to be too difficult, I think, to conquer all this here. Now, I did just send the cruddy troops, so... If they do have to fight anybody over here, they're going to have trouble with that. So we did get another trade route here. And we do need a couple things. So we need wine. I have a feeling that something got canceled. So we do need the wine one, though we're actually producing enough wine to accommodate that. So this is another part of that issue, that bug. So we're going to have to cancel it. Where it just happens, guys. They trade for stuff they trade for something they're not supposed to. So we need to find it here in the capital and just cancel one of them. Just so we're still getting our Legion maintenance cost reduction. Super helpful. So I guess this means we can go and get the leather, though there is a silk one, but there's not 2 locations unless they have 2 of these. Which I don't know if you can see if there's 2 or just 1 to be traded for. But the silk bonus is nice. National noble output plus 3%. That's pretty good. The incense is nice too, but again, I'm not entirely sure if there's 2 from this province. You never really know. So what I think we might end up doing is like, we can cancel the leather. And then just, because this is the only one that we're going to be able to do this. And just see if there's like 2 of any of these. And there is 2 silk. Alright, so let's do another one. So that worked out nicely. We ended up getting the silk bonus, which we weren't getting before. National noble output plus 3%. It's going to improve our research by a bit. Alright, so these guys moving over to here. Still waiting on them getting that siege done. We are going to want to have help with that one for our ships. These guys are going to be attacking this fort here, and they'll get help from this fleet. And... we are going to take the stability. Spend a little bit of influence for that. So yeah, hopefully these troops here can get the job done because they're just light infantry. And then up here we don't really have... Well, I mean, these guys are okay. Yeah, they're fine. They can help out if there are any troops over here. They can get the job done, I think. We're going to turn this up to speed 4 because I don't expect much battles. This is mostly going to be like sieges. So Zeus's temple soars in popularity. So we can go with the option that will reduce our tyranny, which we don't have any of, and it will reduce our popularity, so that's not good. We can gain popularity and also gain tyranny, or we can gain stability for a bit of money. Well, we're pretty unpopular, so I think that's probably the best option, just to go with this one and just gain a little bit of tyranny, which we can burn off. And tyranny does have benefits as well. We can kind of burn that aggressive expansion slightly faster. Yeah, we'll go and take that. I wanted to go and get this fort building over here. Let's go and get that started. Now, we don't have any forts over here either. And again, you don't really need forts. I almost want to go and start deleting our forts here now at this point. And you know what? We never take a look at this Atlas mode. There's the current Atlas mode, guys. So you can see how our road system looks. I clicked on it by accident, but yeah, I mean to look at this every once in a while. You can see, you know, where our holy sites are and how large our cities are. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Well, speaking of roads, we never did finish this. Let's go and get these guys building roads up to probably right here. Yeah. We'll get them building roads over to that fortification for now. And we do need to get this fort built here. So I almost want to build a fort here just so they can't, you know, destroy it here. Yeah, I think we're going to get the fort here because it's an important province. And it looks like they already have something here. But I don't know what. Oh, is the one slot taken up by the Great Wonder? It must be. Okay, I wasn't aware that the Great Wonders took up the slot, so that's not an option then. So instead, let's do the fort here. I'm just kind of stop anybody from coming over this way without actually taking our fort. So this one's in the hills. I guess it would make the most sense to do that one. Yeah, we'll put it right here, guys. And it seems that they already have something as well. They have the farming settlements. Well, we're gonna have to delete that and build a fort instead. All right. So they're just waiting for these sieges, and these guys are gonna take this, and this area here is going to be really easy to do. Simply because there's no fortifications. I'm just wondering where all the Carthaginian troops are. We see 7,000 there, but where's the rest? I'm not entirely sure where they're at. What does their fleet look like? They have 25 ships, and we know where those are all at right here, so they can't even transport troops anywhere, so that's not a concern. Man, this legion is just knocking out these sieges ridiculously fast. Let's go and take this location, and at this point, I don't think there's any forts left to take. Yeah, super easy now. So we've taken that one as well. Let's go and grab this location here. And again, hopefully if we run into any troops, they'll be a similar composition as ours. You know, basically weak. Some light infantry. So we need to fight these guys. So let's go ahead and get them engaged. We're going to try and catch them somewhere. You know, they're going to try and avoid us because they're cowards and they're outnumbered. But yeah, we'll try and get them engaged somewhere. Yeah, a lot more troops being raised up here now, guys. Yeah, quite a few. Let's see if we can't. Nope, can't catch them there. We got an event about an influential family. You say, well, why not? In which case, okay, so yeah, we've seen this one before. Can't act against them. Get provincial loyalty. Yeah, I don't see any reason. We're not going to act against them. We don't really use a lot of those, you know, character options where you'll be acting against them. I just don't see the point as a republic to really get involved with that. As a monarchy, I find myself, you know, doing that a lot more often. They got a barbarian issue here. Yeah, they got 9,000 barbarians roaming around their lands right now. We did have a governor die over here. I'm going to get him replaced. And we will go with... I wonder if they have enough troops to defend themselves at this point. Where you might want to have somebody with a bit of a martial ability in case any more barbarians come in this region. No families that we have any issue with. Yeah, everybody seems to be quite happy with our rule. So just put this guy in place. Okay. And we finished up sacking. And let me see where we just took. We took this location, which we will be taking over, so we're just going to be gentle with it. And the fleet will have to go out there and battle our fleet. We'll keep these guys over here just in case we run into anything here. And frankly, I don't think we need the 10,000 over here. We're in a pretty good position at this point. We killed 1,500 of those troops, but we did not engage the other army. Let's go and attack them. And we did sink all 25 of their ships. It seems that we captured 9 of those, though. We're up to 70 ships now. All right, fantastic, man. And yeah, we captured somebody. So I don't think we need the fleet anymore. Their fleet is destroyed. There's no more like forts that are coastal. So I suppose we can go ahead and move them back home. I'm gonna bring them over here to Rome. All right, yeah, that's our largest of our fleets now, sitting at that 70 ships. These guys have made it away from us. Okay, I wasn't paying attention here. We should be able to battle them here. It looks like the Carthaginians defeated the barbarians up there. And we killed all 7,500 of these troops here. All right, excellent. So now we're going to try and get those 9,000, 8,500, whatever it is, engaged. This here should be done in mere moments. They're now going to run from us. Let's see if we can't get them caught. Trying to get armies destroyed here, and we'll destroy the barbarians too. Should be a nice, easy win, and we'll get ourselves some more slaves. All right, so they've won. Hold up, lots of stuff going on here. That's here. We're going to go ahead and let the men roam freely. And now we're going to want to move, see where we want to go next. I think that's it for here. So yeah, we can go and start moving over to the next capital location here. And these guys also need to move. Going to grab that last one here, and then we can take these, I guess, 3 here, and then we're essentially done. Very easy conflict. Carthage is really not all that serious anymore. And there's crisis in Egypt. We could support pretenders to the throne there if we so desired. I'm not going to get very involved with that, though. We'll go here, see if we can't catch them. And should be able to catch them there. And if they don't move, which they won't, then maybe we can attack them there. Oh, they're stuck there. All right, so yeah, we'll go in and attack them right there at that location. That is in the plains, so no defensive bonuses for anybody. Sparta continues want to trade with us, as does the Seleucid Empire. We're going to tell both of them no trade for you. All right, so we're going to get those guys caught up. We did not destroy them, though. All right, so that's unfortunate. They are going to go on the retreat. Let's go and have these guys go over to this province. Get that one taken for us. And this is a revolt, so we do not want to trade with them. All right, so they're just waiting to get all these capital locations taken, because we're going to try and take over as much as possible. I don't think this would be the last war unless we turn them into a subject, which I'd be okay with doing that. As long as we get control of all the territory here in North Africa, I'd be fine with turning Carthage, it's just in Spain, turning them into a subject. In fact, that might be the best way to go, especially if they can expand, which depends on what kind of subject we end up making them. I got 1,500, they're coming down here. These guys, I figured they were going there, that's why we went over that way. We're going to take this real quick. Oh, they're actually going to come over to one of these forts to siege. So we need to wipe those guys out. Excellent. Capture somebody too. And there's 5,000 men floating around here. 5,500. All right, so we're going to want to use this army to take care of them. So this is over here. We're going to let the men roam freely. And so now we've got to try and get these guys engaged. We're going to try and get them caught up between our 2 armies here, if we can. And with these guys, I'm going to let them do whatever they want. I'm going to grab this real quick. So that'll be done, and then we'll chase them down with the Legion or with these guys, whoever. It doesn't matter who. All right, so let's get these guys moving over here now. Oh, okay, there's nowhere to cross here. I see. So yeah, they're taking one province at a time. It's not even a capital province, though, I don't think. So yeah, it's kind of silly. It's not really achieving anything. All right, and these guys here, they don't know where to go. They're trying to avoid us. And it looks like we're about to have a fight right there. This is 5,500. I do feel quite confident we'll win that one. And it seems like Carthage is currently out of war right now. In a war, I should say. Yeah, or they actually had a revolt they were dealing with. Okay. I don't know how that's going to affect our peace treaty now. So let's have these guys march down to here. Just kind of stop these 1,400 men from doing anything crazy. And we do need to replace him. God, everybody we put in this position just dies. This is apparently a dangerous position to be in. Let's do the best guy here again, though. You know what? His statesmanship is pretty garbage. I mean, this guy isn't much better, but it's slightly better. So yeah, we'll put him in place. That does not appease this family, though. I'm pretty sure it's this family, by the way, that is irritated at us. If not mistaken. No. So which family? It's the Fabius family. I'm going to be all messed up with the colors, too, since they changed all that up. Okay. So it's these guys here. Well, let's find somebody to replace him. I think we might have somebody that can do the job here. He's not going to be very good, but, you know, party approval's not that important, I suppose. So yeah, we'll go ahead and play somebody here in that job. Though, you know what? I want to say we could change up. Oh, no. These guys have to be here, don't they? Yeah, we have just enough people here in this position. Yeah, so it's going to have to be one of the offices here then. So yeah, we'll just do this one and just find somebody who can do this. Because I'm pretty sure that the blue family is good. Yeah. All right, so yeah, we'll just put him there. Obviously, he's not giving us any bonuses, but it's fine. Now, you don't have to do all that. Like, concentrate so much on trying to keep these families happy. It's absolutely not necessary. We got a lot of money. Gotta spend that. So yeah, I don't need to focus on as much as I do. I just choose to keep them happy. So that's everything, guys. So we don't have 100%. I think this is causing the issue here. And oh no, it's not that. Yeah, I think that's the issue there. So let's go ahead and end the peace, or excuse me, end the war, make peace. And we already know we have to annex all this. There's no question about that. And we do have plenty of points left. So we could go ahead and start over here, but I think we're just going to go ahead and see how much it would cost to try and make Carthage into a subject. Now we have two choices, a tributary, which you talked about tributaries before. This is how much money we'd get from them, though I want to say that might be based on how much territory they have right now before the peace treaty. I'm not entirely sure if that takes that into account, the fact that they're going to lose all this territory. But yeah, that's one option. In which case, we'll protect them if they're attacked, and they'll be limited by us regarding diplomacies. That might mean they can't expand here. So the other option is client state, and that would, I mean, either one of these is going to be too many points. Yeah, so I don't even know how I'm looking at this. But yeah, if you look at the difference here, they're going to pay us 4.99 over the 2.99, so we get more of their money. We protect them if they're attacked. They join us in wars. They made an integral part of Rome sometime in the future, and they're limited by us. When it comes to diplomacy, they can only export to us. It uses one diplomatic slot to maintain this relation. They cannot cancel this on their own, and they get those benefits there. But again, this is actually not an option. We just can't, which is unfortunate. Yeah, quite unfortunate, guys. I guess we could try to just take territory here in Spain. Wasn't really the way I wanted to do it, but I don't want to just make a peace treaty just for 46 points here. Not when we can take more. Can't get all this though. Alright, that's interesting. So what if I just like reduced it by province? Looks like that's not going to be an option. Just give some of these up. Yeah, we're not going to be able to. Oh, wait, that one's pretty expensive. Yeah, if we continue kind of reducing these, this they would actually accept this here. Not that one, though. Alright, so you can't ask more than 100, of course. So, yeah, we could just take this all along the coast here. I suppose that works. I was going to subjugate them, but, yeah, 30 aggressive expansion. I'm absolutely fine with this, guys. We'll just go ahead and take all this over. And there we go. So Carthage has been reduced drastically in power. They really only exist here in Spain now. Let's go ahead and send the Legion over here, because these guys are just going to, we're just going to get rid of them. The levies, we'll let them finish moving, and then we'll disband all the levies. We do need to appoint a new governor up here. This guy is pretty darn good, and it seems that everybody needs 4 slots now because of this new governor position. Damn it. Alright, so that's a shame. We might have to reevaluate all our positions here in a minute. Because, yeah, we are sitting in a situation where we just got too many damn offices. Although nothing has popped up about it yet. No warnings, anyway. Then we're going to stop trading with them. They're getting a little too powerful. I'm going to trade with those guys. Alright, so just waiting for them to get over there, and then we're going to expand all the levies. Get their military experience, which isn't much. They didn't do much fighting in that conflict. That was a very easy conflict overall. We might want to go and take a look at our fort situation here. See what we want to keep, what we want to get rid of. Obviously, there's no forts down here. The one fort here, I suppose, could stay. We got one fort right there. We might want to move that one at some point. Yeah, we got one fort here. Okay, so we don't really need to make any adjustments right now. So we're going to let these guys get over here. And then we're going to be making some Some big changes, guys. Let's trade with these guys. They want our precious metals. Get a lot of money for those precious metals. So what we're going to do is let's actually go ahead and stop paying for... I think we're going to stop paying for the forts. We'll keep the fleet paid for right now, but that's going to be getting changed here soon. We're going to go ahead and bring these guys. Let's see, where's the closest port? Yeah, it'd just be better to go to this port here. Get them coming over here, get the Legion picked up. And then we're going to bring the Legion on over here. I hope we can avoid rebellions. We probably will be able to. We'll see. We did have another son here. We'll just call him. I'm not going to bother with it again. If we were a monarchy, then we'd focus more on that, on the naming. And it seems that only one family is unhappy with the current situation. Now that we have to have 4 positions for every family, though it looks like there's... that's interesting. They're content, despite the fact that they don't have enough offices here. Alright, not entirely sure why that is. I'm not going to complain. We'll take it. So there's really not any positions here to be given out. What about in the research? I mean, there's only this one here, and I don't think we'll get any better than that. No. So we just don't have enough positions. We're going to have to give positions in the Legion. Yeah, clearly. There's no other way around it. Let me just take a look at the fleets here. Yeah, everybody's good. There is a family that has one more than they need, which is the Claudius family. So we could replace them if there's anybody here that's not good at their job. But everybody here is pretty decent. So I think we're just going to do the positions in the Legion, because we actually only have one leader in each one of these legions. So might as well get somebody else here. And remember, we want people from the families, particularly people who aren't happy with us. And there's only one family right now that's complaining, which is the Fabius family. So we can put this guy here. He is so cruddy. Good God. He can't even be in Legion 1 in the first Legion. No. We're going to put somebody else over here, guys. You know what we could do? We could take this guy here, put somebody else over here, because we actually have this family actually has pretty good military leaders. And so just take that Fabius, just trying to find him. Here we go. We'll just put this guy here, and then in order to appease the Cornelius family, we'll put them into that Legion position. I think that's the best way to do this. And we'll do this guy here. He's level 7. Now you can see that they're still unhappy, because I think that they're gonna be unhappy anyway. So because they did have 3 positions when they were supposed to have 4. I just think it hadn't updated yet. And I'm gonna tell those guys no. How about these guys here? Yeah, we're gonna tell them yes. All right, so we're just getting our troops loaded, and then we'll do those missions. Got some war refugees. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take them. Welcome home. Welcome to their new home, I should say. Got an event about prosperity. I really feel like we're going to need the stability. So let's take that. Now we got a lot of aggressive expansion. We got to burn off again. All right, so let's go and get the Legion embarked, and then we're going to bring them back to Carthage here. Again, I do hope we can avoid any kind of conflict. Maybe. I know they'll get like a happiness penalty because you're taking rights from them. But yeah, we'll be changing that up here in a minute. Before we take these, we're going to change it up. We're just going to get this Legion back home. Or, you know, over to Carthage, I should say. Alright, so we got a rival at court. And this is just this party leader here. If we do this, then we're going to lose popularity while he's going to gain popularity. We're pretty popular right now because of that victory. Or we can say, enough of this nonsense, you're not the consul, and then he'll become a rival. Yeah, let's just do this one. We got popularity to spare. And let's find out who we want to trade with. Not them. We'll trade with them. Yeah, because they are a future enemy. We won't want to attack them. Though, as long as they're allied with Egypt, they're safe for now. Macedon will be our next target. And look at this. The Optimates agenda is war on Macedon. So, if we say this, declare war on them immediately with the war goal superiority, gain approval with them. yeah, I'm not really ready for this conflict just yet, guys. Sorry, guys. They like us so much. If they really hated us, then maybe not, but yeah, they like us enough. I feel like we can sacrifice that. We can gain some political influence, lose some manpower. We can gain some popularity. That's not us, though. That's this character here, the governor of Greece. He'll gain popularity and lose loyalty. Or we can do this one here, and it costs money, and we'll gain political influence. Let's go with this one. I'd rather give up the manpower, which we got plenty of. All right, so these guys are almost there. Excellent. Let's go ahead, take a look at this. Tell them no. And I never did see what happened with these guys here. They hate us again. Yeah, I guess the aggressive expansion is once again an issue. All right, that's fine. Let's go to our culture screen here. Want to look at the integration status here, because we're going to get rid of the Punic culture as an integrated culture, and that means we will lose the honor guard. That's increasing their happiness and their freeman output. So yeah, let's go and change them up to freeman. And as you can see here, guys, the citizen lost reduces their happiness by 20% and their output by 10%. And of course they lose the honor guard, which means their happiness will drop even further. They're going to be very, very unhappy, guys. So that's the reason why I kind of wanted to wait till we're ready, and why I don't want to be at war with Macedon. I was worried about what would happen with this. So let's go ahead and change them up and see just how unhappy they get with us. And then we're also going to go ahead and do these. We'll do the Pillars of Hercules first. We'll get some some popularity from that. We'll also be able to found our colonia in the region, and we're going to get a plus 15% import value. All right, excellent. So we need to pick where we want this to be, and I kind of feel like it has to be here. That's the best location, I feel. Yeah, I don't think any of these would be as good. So let's go with this one. And again, that's the bonuses you get for the colonia, the migration attraction and the pop assimilation speed. And then you get the Roman pops there, and several of your pops will, the pops that are there will become Roman. So that's the benefit of them. Again, they're helpful, but I don't know that it's good enough to go down a mission tree that you're not really liking just to get those. So now that that's done, we can take the last mission here, integrating Africa, and you see every territory there is going to get this bonus here, which is the whole reason why we stopped the Punic culture from being integrated, so that we can try and assimilate a bunch of them. So let's go ahead and finish up the mission, and then we'll have to pick another one. We have quite a few choices here. So we have the Pearl of Italia. This is a mission tree focusing on our home region here, embellishing the capital of Roma, increasing the food supply, developing local mining and prospect for new deposits, and developing maritime trade. It says the mission will be considered complete when the entire region, I'm not entirely sure I pronounce that, is under Roman influence. I do know that it's here, up here somewhere. Yeah, this is the region up here. I think it's just a few areas that we don't have under our control. So yeah, could do that one. We have the Hispania ambitions, which of course would be trying to get control of the Iberian Peninsula, and then we got subduing Gaul. All right, I think we're gonna do this one, guys. I know that we're gonna be, obviously the next war will be against Macedon as soon as we know that we're stable here in the homeland. The next war will be against Macedon. So because we're not going to do any of these other ones, might as well focus on trying to improve our capital region. Why not? So yeah, we're going to start that mission up, guys. All kinds of stuff here to do. We'd have to build some farming settlements over here in Sardinia. This one here, had to build some mines. Okay, so we got that name should have been clear for me. And then this one, this is another one of those port territory ones. And this one, of course, is for Corsica. All right, so yeah, these are going to allow us to improve all these regions here. We have the money, so we are going to want to start doing those. And I just want to take a look. Let's let this month roll over real quick before I spend any money. I just want to see what's going to go on with the happiness and stuff. It seems pretty stable right now, though. Yeah, I don't think we have any issues. All right, so now that it's kind of ticked over a month, let's just take a look at the stability situation. These guys are still going up, just barely. Yeah, just barely. Again, having these here is helpful. Yeah, it seems like... Okay, so there are some places. Okay, yep. All right, it's there, guys. It is there. Let me just go through all these regions. Okay, yeah. That's a shame. So we need to deal with this. That's what we're going to have to use our money for. It doesn't look like a problem now, but it's the one that catches you a bit later. Because then it's, ticking down here. I knew that this region here would be an issue. We didn't build enough over here. So let's go ahead and, I meant to build here. I thought I did build there, but apparently not. I know I was making my way down here, but let's go ahead and get the Grand Theater and the Grand Temple here. We're also losing it here and here. But there's really not a lot of places to build. And you know what? This is not an important location, honestly. But what we might do... Yeah, you know what? We already have... We can get the Grand Theater here. That's what we'll do. So get the Grand Theater there. And then I want to say that's going to be it for now. We'll have to save up our money some. And then just continue focusing on this. And then we'll do the mission tree, guys. Let's try and avoid this rebellion from happening first. Because the Punic culture is pretty unhappy. And they're going to be pretty unhappy for some time. Because of us taking away their rights. But remember, we are integrating and assimilating them. Assimilating and converting. Excuse me, not integrating. But assimilating and converting faster. So hopefully we can get a lot of these pops turned over the next several years. Let's just take a look at the current pop situation. Yeah, there's so many of them, almost 1,500 of them. 2,500 Roman. Okay. So yeah, we'll slowly get these guys converted. And you can see that they are incredibly unhappy. -2% on the happiness. Wow, that is so bad. Yeah, the Punic people are absolutely pissed at us. We should probably take a decision here. Let's do the right of intermarriage. This will help. Obviously, we'd have to give up a little bit of stability for that. That gets them up to 4%. That doesn't fix the issue here, guys. Not even close. Alright, so yeah, we'll have to continue focusing on the buildings here to avoid a rebellion. We'll be doing that next episode. And I suppose we'll start moving the troops over here. I think the rebellion can be avoided. And if it does happen, it'll likely be fairly slower than I was thinking. So we got plenty of time to deal with it, guys. So we'll continue to work on that. We'll also take a look to see if there's any, like... trade routes we can get going, though it does seem like most of these have trade routes. I'll get all that handled before we start next episode, set up the trade routes, and we'll start moving our troops over here. And look at these guys. We built the road up here, but then I didn't do anything with them. Alright, well, we want them to continue the road building exercise here. Let's see where we want them to build next. Could build one up to there. Could also build up to these passes here, I suppose. Let's have them go over there for now. And then we also want a road going up this pass as well. We need more roads in North Africa, too. So that would be an option. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to end the episode here. I want to hear you guys' opinion. Do you think we should have an episode piece, burn off the aggressive expansion, avoid this rebellion here, get all those buildings constructed, have the legion that is located here focus on building roads, which let me just stop paying for the fleet. Have the legion that is here focus on building the roads all the way across North Africa, so we can easily get to any of our territories if any rebellions did happen. So we could do that, continue the road building, continue the building here, burn off the aggressive expansion before we attack Macedon. So we can do that for next episode, and then in episode 31 we'd do the attack on Macedon. Or we could just say screw it and just attack Macedon now anyways. Yeah, we'd have to bring our troops over here, so that will take a little bit of time. Get our troops over on the border here and then just attack Macedon next episode. So that'd be an option as well. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on the matter, what you think would be the best course of action here. Whatever episode we attack Macedon on, whether that's the next episode or the one after that, that would be the episode that we did the lecture on, which is going to be about Rome's conquest of Greece. So we'll do that lecture in the beginning of that episode. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next episode, which remember will not be until Friday. We are not going to have a Thursday episode. So I'll see you guys on that Friday episode, and thanks for watching.